Okay, so today I'm talking about the sooner we step out of always trying to people please people, authentic energy. And what's going to happen is that people are going to want to lure in your energy at all costs. As long as you stay vibrant and kind and nice, as you stay vibrant and kind and nice, kind is not walkable. Knowing who you are is not going to be people pleasing. You have to understand authenticity is a must. A lot of people think just because you have the glitz and the glam, the car, the whatever, yes, that's the aesthetics of it, but people are going to boil down to figuring out who you are. Car, the whatever, yes, that's the aesthetics of it, but people are going to boil down to figuring out who you are. Is studying personal development. When you study personal development, everything opens up to you. A lot of people don't understand that you can come from any background. It doesn't matter if you're because guess what? God can supersede in your life today, right now. You can go from 0 to 100 real quick. And the reason why you can do that is if you're working on this. Everything else don't matter. I'm sitting at one of my properties that I manage for my property management business. I have 3 LLCs. I'm about to be licensed and insured with getting into property lien projects right now and doing government contracts. A lot of things that I don't advocate on my social medias is the hardship of it, because I understand that there's parts of things that are like not seen that entrepreneurs have to go through. One of the things that I've gone through this week is just the integrity of what the risk looks like with like adding people to your team, and like kind of getting like, you can be nice all you want, but like people will still stab you in the back. You can be a person that gives out comp cards and discount cards. People with integrity, we have to take those. We got to take those L's. We got to take those stabs. We got to take it on the stride. We have to take those. We got to take those L's. We got to take those stabs. We got to take it on the stride. Today, I was humiliated by an on-staff management security person because they did not know that I was supposed to be on site. So they tried to humiliate it by an on-staff management security person because they did not know that I was supposed to be on site. So they tried to check me like, oh, what you're doing, because good. People are judging from how you show up. People are going to make their own biases in their head every day. So I want you guys to know, in this world, you are enough. You are enough of how you show up. You are enough on how you're seen. Your walk of life is, as long as you're trying to better yourself, let people think what they want to think. Let people have the inclination, because guess what? Even when you're living at your top, people are still going to think whatever they want to think. People are still going to make biases, projections onto you based off of their limitations of life. I have tattoos. You don't think that I get criticized by having tattoos, especially on my neck? I do. The real reality is I knew I would. That's why I said I was going to be in business for myself, because I knew I could never work for anyone. But the funny thing is, with this same tattoo, I was in the pharmaceutical business before, and and so hi to everyone in the chat. I want to make sure I connect with you guys. I love you guys. I send you guys, especially if you're trying to create something for yourself, for your family, for your lineage. I pray for you guys. I pray that God supersedes everything for your businesses, for your foundations. But I want to be so hot and transparent today, because this week has tried to break me. This week has tried to crumble me. This week has tried to humble me and just take down my character. But you guys got to know that the devil will not win. We listen so much to the one, just take down my character. But you guys got to know that the devil will not win. We listen so much to the one negative comment versus the 5 beautiful comments of people believing and cheering for us. And we have to start to expect the negative. Tricked by contractors or people you really vetted for. I fed people when I didn't before feeding myself. That means I had to pay people before that money went in my bank account because of integrity. So in the sense of it, I have to take whatever comes to the price of this. And entrepreneurship, we're not talking more about what we're going through. We want to give the cheat code, but I think we need to start talking about the mental capacity it takes to handle a business that you're starting from the ground up. 0 funding yet, 0 people believing you, 0 family members supporting you, 0 people, everybody thinking it's a joke. But this is the only way you can eat and you can live and take care of yourself. So they might laugh now, but remember, if you stay stuck in the game, if it's your passion, if it's your goal, if it's something you want to do, tunnel vision. Watch who you have around you. Watch who you're sharing your dreams with. Watch who you're sharing your goals and your aspirations with. Why? Because if you're giving this information to people who don't want to see you succeed, people who don't give a F whether you succeed or fail today or tomorrow, what are you doing? What are you doing? So constantly remind yourself, I need to constantly be. What are you doing? So constantly remind yourself, I need to constantly be making sure that I'm feeding myself the right algorithms, the right music, the right mentors, the right programs, the right environment, everything. And then constantly weed out what you don't need. Get people who have more around you. I know that gets intimidating. Oh, he or she has more than you. It's not hate. When I see people who have more than me, it's an inspiration. It says I can have it too. I don't pass judgment around people who have more than me. Why would I? But the thing is, I have it too. I don't pass judgment around people who have more than me. Why would I? But the thing is, sometimes we are glamorizing people who have more than us and not understanding where they are spiritually, not understanding where they are with God. Anything without God, you guys, is going to fail. It's going to flop. Anything without God is not a relationship without God. It's going to flop. I'm sorry, it's going to fail. It's going to flop. Anything without God is not a relationship without God. It's going to flop. I'm sorry to tell you. A business without God centered around. I was in a domestic relationship before, and it got really. I've gone through being shot. I got the wound on my leg, and I want to go to the crowds of people that I know how it feels. I challenge you this week. If you follow me, I'm not much on live. I know my profile is more about like advocating for brands because I do brand influencing. You can click the link in my bio. You'll see a plethora of different things I have going on. But we're all layers. We're all onions, right? So what you see is not everything. And I want to be more authentic on this platform. I want to be more engaging on this platform. I want to be more myself on this platform. I want to be more sincere to me because in this season, it's personal. Before it used to be for people to like me, to clap for me. But I'm learning in the most humble situations where not everyone's going to clap for you. Not everyone's going to see you. Not everyone's going to believe you. Not everyone's going to like you. And that's okay. Because the real reality is I'm not looking for everyone to like me. I like me. I love me. And that's how I want to teach people to understand that no matter what your color, how you look, what you've gone through, God is going to finish what he started in you. And I want to give hope to people. I want to give hope to people to not give up. Look what's going on in our world. If you have a business right now I want to give hope to people to not give up. Look what's going on in our world. If you have a business right now and it's feeding yourself to other people and you're putting money in other people's pocket, you are a flex. You are a flex, okay? You are a flex. You are a flex, okay? You literally are a winner if you're able to do that in today's society. I'm not talk videos and selling somebody else's brand, but if you are legitimately able to put money in other people's, God is blessing you. You don't understand how God works in small ways. Sometimes we want to look at the 1 or 2 views or the 1 or 2 clients, but don't understand how God works in small ways. Sometimes we want to look at the 1 or 2 views or the 1 or 2 clients, but the fact that they keep coming back is a blessing. God's going to supersede you in this season. And what you have to understand is that humble beginnings start off very small. When we look at the mustard seed, the mustard seed is the smallest seed. It's so infant. It's so small. But the mustard seed is so impeccable because just because of smallest seed, it's so infant. It's so small. But the mustard seed is so impeccable because just because of a mustard seed being that small, it can grow something so profound. That one season it was so, and the next season it's big. So in the season that you think that your little is not being encouraged and you're putting all these things back into your business, you're putting all these things into your goals, your alignment. Get around people that are going to remind you of who you are, who you want to be. Be around people who are not going to be timid about you wanting to be better. Be around people who are to be better. Be around people who are like, oh my gosh, I love the fact that you're shifting and growing and changing. Don't be around people who want to keep you small. Don't be around people who want to remind you of who you were. Be around people who want to see you excel. Be around people who want to see you excel, go, shift, and prosper. And if there's not those people, the reason is because they don't see it possible for themselves. Stop getting butthurt when people come at you all stink eye and intimidated because you are radiating in your light and you knowing who you are. Sit in that. Sit in knowing who you are. Your worth is not determined by this world. Your worth is determined by who you are. Understand that the abundance starts within us. The abundance starts in our integrity and our character. The abundance happens from just how you show up every day, how you treat people, integrity and our character. The abundance happens from just how you show up every day, how you treat people. And that's what's going to be the integrity. See, I probably won't get a lot of likes on this live. But for the real ones who's on this journey that knows that being an entrepreneur is not easy, that's why not everyone's doing it. I had to be the marketer, the person that showed up for the job, the person that did the marketing, the person who did the contracts. And if you're a true entrepreneur, you know that sometimes you're going to have to go all in and be and play those roles. Like this week, God kept telling me, don't worry about what was taken. Don't worry about what was manipulated against you and what's talked about against you. Don't worry about that. That's a distraction. Worry about where I'm taking you. Keep the fact that you know that you come to me the minute you wake and the minute you sleep every night and you meditate on my word. Keep that, because that is what's going to propel you. You guys, I want to start showing you guys what I'm doing from the beginning stages, the middle stages, the goods, the ups, the bads. I don't want to just talk about my good highlights anymore because that's what everyone's doing. Can we get in the popularity of showing people when we have rough days? Can we get in the popularity of showing people when things don't go right so people know how to maneuver it and there's an authenticity here? I want to be authentic. I don't want to just be sold and I scroll and everybody's like, oh, how to make money, oh, how to win, how to look your best, how to get this, how to do that. Tell me what you're doing when you have fucking sucky days. Tell me what you're doing when you have money, oh, how to win, how to look your best, how to get this, how to do that. Tell me what you're doing when you have fucking sucky days. Tell me what you're doing when you have people days that you didn't do nothing and people are still coming in like you're the enemy. Tell me what you're doing when people want to help you, but their help comes with a price, because guess what? They have ulterior motives. Tell me what you're doing. So I want to show you guys where I'm at. I'm at one of my properties. I'm sitting here making a video with you. And this is what I'm doing. Sitting here making a video with you so you guys know your goals and your dreams are possible. Keep your integrity. Read podcasts. Get mentors. Get people who are going to hold you. Get people who are going to hold you accountable. Get these people in your framework. Get people around you who have more than you. But even the people that have more than you, test their spirits, test their fruits. Because we glamorize people who are doing and look like they're winning, but they're not serving. They're not humble enough. They're not meek enough to other than their material gains. What about their soul? What about their character? And your character, your soul is major. Do you know that there's a fight on this world for our souls? There's a fight on this planet for righteous and not. But God, guess what? God wants to even save the unrighteous. And I used to be very unrighteous. And even in my walk today, I'm still falling short. I'm still not perfect. I'm still not fully sanctified. But I have hope that God will finish what he starts in me. And that's how you have to look at it. So what if you fell down? Get back up. So what if you lost this? Get back up. So what if they walked out? Get back up. So what? And that's how you got to finish it and allow God to supersede and allow God to align. Finish it and allow God to supersede and allow God to align you what and who and when and where. I trust he's going to win this season where you're about your head's about these. And I was in the trenches today. And this is what it looks like. I'm not all the time. I post when I'm done up, but I want to start being more real in this form to show people like follow me of who I am, not what you wish for me, not even what I wish to try to follow algorithm in the trends, but like ways of income like I am. I do Amazon, I do FBA, I do drop shipping, I do July. But the thing is, I'm also a person who likes to water my plants and ride bikes and skateboard. But the mist is that I have high and low days. Who likes to water my plants and ride bikes and skateboard. But the mist is that I have high and low days. Make sure that everyone knows up, as authentic and as you. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. That time, I'm not behind. I'm not late. I'm on time. You are on time. I'm on time. You are right where you need to be. And trust God in this season, in this alignment. All right. I love you guys with the love of Christ. Take care.